YouTube, what's up? King the Barber here, back with another video. So today's video is going to be on a clipper review on some brand new clippers, and I am talking about the new Gamma Ergo clippers. Finally got these in hand, and I had them in the shop for about a couple weeks now. I got a chance to use them on a couple of clients, and before we get into the review of these Gamma clippers, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button. Also, give the video a thumbs up if you like the content, and also follow me on my Instagram page at Kingmelifestyles. So without further ado, let's just roll that intro. Welcome back, guys, and let's get into these Gamma Ergo clippers. But before we open up the box, let's just read a couple of descriptions about the clipper. And on the bottom of the box here, it reads that it's a high-speed magnetic motor which runs at 10,000 RPMs. So it has a black diamond carbon blade. Basically what that means is that because of the high-speed motor that this clipper has, it's going to keep the blade a lot cooler longer. So it's adjustable and it can be zero gap. So you can zero gap the blade, which is a great thing because I love to zero gap my clippers and also my trimmers. It also reads that it has a 3 interchangeable custom body kit. You can change your clipper if you want to. If you want it to be the gold color or the rose gold, or you want the silver. So you're able to kind of play around with that if you want. It is 120 minutes cordless runtime, a lithium battery. So that means that you have a lot of good run time, so this clipper is pretty good on that. It's a lithium battery, so anytime you get a lithium battery, meaning that it's gonna stay powerful and strong until it dies, so it won't get all weak as you're cutting. It'll just cut off when the battery's dead. And the last thing that it reads that it is low noise and low vibration. So basically that the clipper is not gonna be really loud. The vibration of it is gonna be very subtle, so it's gonna be a very smooth clipper. So far, I'm really liking this. All right, guys, so now it is time for us to open up the box and get a closer look at the clipper and see what else it comes with. All right, so the first thing we're gonna pull out the box is gonna be the actual Gamma Ergo clippers. So my first impression of the new Gamma Ergo clipper is that they did a great job on the design work, so hats off to you guys at Gamma. You guys really took your time and designed a very beautiful, elegant clipper. I love how sleek it looks, and it just feels and just looks very premium. Now the reason why Gamma called this clipper the Ergo is because it's short for ergonomics, and that this sleek design allows you to fit this clipper perfectly in your hand. So you can take the strain off your shoulder and also on your wrist as well. So when you're doing this motion here, it feels a lot more smoother motion. So in the front of the clipper is more of a hard plastic texture. Also in the back is more of a matte kind of texture, and they also added these little grooves in the back of it, so when you're doing clipper over comb, it doesn't slip out of your hand. By this clipper being a magnetic motor, the blade usually tends to get hot, but because they designed more of a carbon black coated blade, it allows this clipper to stay cooler a lot longer. So when you take a look at the blade itself, it's very thin, so this thing can be zero gap and it'll get out some ball lines for sure. Now, I want to say that this fade blade is as thin as an Andis fade blade. If you look here, I have my wall converted with the Andis fade blade on it. I'm going to show you guys both of these side by side to kind of see how thin that the Gamma blade is compared to the Andis fade blade. And another great thing about the blade on this clipper is that it's deep tooth. I think the really smart thing that they did when they made this blade so thin, that they made it a deep tooth blade, so it allows you to cut through bulk, and also you can take out bald lines because you can zero gap it. When I'm cutting through bulk with this clipper, I didn't have any struggles, it wasn't snagging, it wasn't pulling. I was able to go right through the hair. Another great design that they did on this clipper is that they made it a click lever. So as you're fading, you're able to know where you're at all times. And not only that, the click lever is all metal. So a lot of other clippers that do the same technology with the click lever, usually they make it in plastic, and that wears out very quickly. Another thing about this clipper is that the weight of these are really good as well. It feels very premium. It's not a light clipper at all, although it's plastic and it might look like it's really light, but it's not light. It's a heavier than a Magic Clip, but not as heavy as a Walt Senior. So I want to say the weight of this clipper is like in between those clippers. Another great thing about the ergonomic design of this clipper is that a lot of clippers can be top heavy, like the Andis Masters. Now the Andis Masters is very top heavy. So meaning when you're fading, you feel all the weight on the end of this clipper because this is where all the weight is. Versus the Gamma clippers is that they did a really great job with distributing all the weight throughout the clipper, so you're not just feeling it on the end of this clipper at all. So the Gamma clip comes with two body kits, which is going to be the gold kit that you can change the top part. So if you don't want the silver and you want the gold, you can change that, and also you can change this piece as well. And it also comes in a rose gold. You can do the same thing, you can change the top part of this as well. Out of all three of the colors, the silver, gold, and rose gold, I do like the silver a little bit more so, but I might change it into the gold just because it'll match my Gold FX by Babyliss, the trimmers, and also the clippers as well. So if I want to go with that whole gold look, I just might do that. Next up is going to be the Gamma charging stand. So for those of you who like the charging stands, they got you covered. Now the texture of this is more of like a matte kind of feel to it, but it's also light as well. So up next is going to be the charging cables. Now this cable seems to be made very well. Although it's thin, it's not really flimsy and cheap, and it's also long as well. And you can either charge your clipper directly, or you can charge the charging stand. And the way you do that, you plug it in through the back here and set your clipper on. This blue light was gonna light up, and once the blue light is off, that means that it is fully charged. We have two plastic thumb covers, which goes on the top of the clipper right here. So this one has a clear one, and let's open up this. And this comes with silver, and also comes with a black. So if you want to change, if you want to customize your Gamma clippers, you can do that with these as well. So I think I'm going to stick with the clear because I like that whole skeleton look. Although this matte black looks pretty fire as well. It also comes with your basic brush and also some clipper oil as well. Up next includes 5 cutting guards. Let's open this thing up. Now these 5 cutting guards are all magnetic. So they have little magnetic pieces on them, which you can see. It seems a little cheap made, but it comes with a 0, it comes with a 1, 2, a 3, and a 4 guard. And if you're wondering if the Gamma Ergo clippers can fit any other guards, it can. It fits the wall premium guards perfectly. And it also includes a red Phillips screwdriver, which has the Gamma logo on the bottom of it. So if you are in the mood to change out your clipper and customize it, you can do it with this screwdriver. So your Gamma clipper comes with a warranty book and also a user guide book. So if you want to register your clippers, you can do it with this book. So that's going to be pretty much everything inside the box of the new Gamma Ergo clippers. The real question is, how do I rank them as far as the Andes Masters versus the Wall Seniors? So in my honest opinion, I really do feel that the Gamma clippers are just as good as the Wall Seniors and also the Andes Masters. You can zero gap them, they cut through bulk, and the weight of the clippers is really good, and the ergonomics of the clipper, it just feels really good in the hand as well. I think that Gamma is really on to something, and you guys be out on the lookout for them. I think that they're gonna make a mark just like how Babyless is just kind of killing the game right now. I think Gamma is on its way as well. Now it's time for the sound check. I'm gonna compare the Gamma clippers to the Andes Masters. So as far as the sound check goes, I want to say that the Gamma wins because it's a lot more quieter and a lot more smoother vibration compared to the Andes Masters. So would I recommend you to go out and buy you a pair of these Gamma clippers? I want to say yes. If you can, go out and try these things out for yourself. They're really good. I love everything about them. I really don't have any complaints about these clippers. They're that good. You know, looking at the Gamma and also the Wall Seniors, if I can buy another Gamma blade, I would actually put another Gamma blade on this Wall Seniors. I think it'll make this thing cut even better because the blade is so thin. I just like the texture that it leaves. So once I get a new blade, I'm gonna try that experiment, guys. So you guys stay tuned for that. So that's going to be a wrap on the new Ergo Gamma clippers. I really hope you guys enjoyed the content of this video. Please drop a comment below if I left something out or something you want to know extra about the clipper that I didn't mention. Smash that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and follow me on my Instagram page at Kingmelifestyles. And until then, I'll see you guys on the next video.